We have the National Guard, our guys, DLC prisoners, making sandbags 24/7 up the parish barn. So everybody's doing all they can. But these locations will be open basically from daylight to dark from now on until the situation changes. So you can come here and get all the sandbags you need. Obviously the sandbags here, we moved the sandbagging down here for the residents down here to be able to access them. That 37, that new level they gave us this morning, it changes every day on us, but we're doing the best we can. But we want the people to have better access instead of having to drive over to Elm Grove or to Benton or wherever to be able to pick up sandbags here. Just kind of a report from the river working south. 537 Steelhouse Road up in Plain Dealing is closed. As you move on down, I know one lane of 220 westbound there at the bridge is closed. Over on the Ash Point, I just left over there. We're helping the folks sandbag over there. We're continuing at the River Bluff. They're putting up a mighty struggle, I'll tell you that. Probably about half of them are flooded and the other half's fighting. And Cash Point, of course, is evacuated. They're all out of there, which is smart. We're concerned from a safety standpoint. Some of these homes where these people are staying in, they have generators running. Water and electricity is obviously not a good mix. Some of them have a 6-foot wall of sandbags with the river literally flowing around them. If that were to cave in and wash out, I don't think people understand the power of that current in that Red River, and so we have a boat on standby in the event that were to happen. But this is a serious issue. I guess the biggest question, and if anybody has a perfect answer, we want to know it, but how it's going to affect South Bossier now. We have moved the line back up from the 154 now back up to 527. Just in the event that we're to get back that far. We're not ready to throw in the towel or panic anybody, but if you live in these areas, you need to pay attention because, like I said, I just left a good example of waiting too long. They're literally putting sandbags in boats out now trying to save their house, and that's too little too late. So if you have livestock, anything of that nature, please take care of that. And certainly your home, do what you need to do. If you want to sandbag it, now's the time to get your sandbags, not when the water's waist deep. So,
is there backflow now by the dam?
It's actually, yes. The downstream is actually higher than the upstream, and you don't have to be a meteorologist to know that's not good. Children out running and playing in the water, it looks like it's fun. There's a lot of current, it's dangerous. Boaters, please, spectators, watch the news or look at it from some other way. We don't need boats going up and down, not only the Red River, but Bistineau is at flood as well. Those boats create wakes, it washes over the sandbags, and it just adds insult to injury. So please stay off the waterways and keep your children off the river and out of harm's way. Please, thank you. It's going to remain above, of course 30 is flood, so it's going to stay above 30 feet for months. I mean, this is here to stay. It's not just down next week, and so that pressure is going to remain on the levee. We have the Corps engineers, levee board. We're flying the levee. Obviously, we can't afford any levee breaches. Right now, there are no concerns, but I mean, that would be catastrophic, obviously, if that were to happen. Further down in the city, the boardwalk has about 4 inches of water down on that lower level down there, and most of that's from the manholes where water's just, risen up through there. It's about 4 inches deep, so no real danger of anything closing, but it's barricaded off.
As for any potential evacuations or current evacuations?
In really these areas we're talking about, we're not ordering evacuations. We're just asking people to pay attention. And I said the other day in a meeting, the good news is it's rising slowly. The bad news is it's rising slowly. If the dam burst or if it was water running down the street, tornado was coming, it's raining, people, they take our advice. But, it's 95 degrees out here, and so the backwater is a slow process. But, there's no real imminent danger of that right in this area that we know of right now. Yeah.